It pisses me off to see the science-based lifters on Instagram, I'm gonna be honest with you. And the worst part is, I used to be like one of those guys. I used to think that following science would build me more muscle, but I've come to realize that that isn't really the truth. And to be honest, it's so fucking annoying to hear these kids with mediocre physiques talk about how
if you align the cable just a bit up or down, and if you put the cuff here...
Bro, it's all a bunch of bullshit. And let's be honest, in bodybuilding, you either have the genetics to be one or you don't. Stop pretending that just because you have the perfect training plan because science says so, or the perfect way to do an exercise that you will grow 5% more muscle, that you will actually end up becoming a bodybuilder. That just simply won't happen. And if you're one of these kids who identifies as a science-based lifter, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're kind of a pussy. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I have an amazing physique. I don't. But again, my goal isn't to be a bodybuilder. And half of the population, not even half, I think 99% of the population doesn't have this goal. And if you have this goal, and you still call yourself science-based, you need to quit. Because even training suboptimally, like me and a lot of people, you can still make a lot of progress and still build a great physique. And the funny thing is, I want to see in a couple of years if these guys actually built a great physique, or if they're just mediocre as well. I think at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you train. As long as you train hard, you do enough volume, and you eat enough. That's it. And that's my view of fitness. Always. And it will always be this way. I don't call myself a gym bro as well. I don't sit around and say like, oh, just lift heavy, bro. But in reality, this is what matters. And I've seen so many people talk about science-based lifting, and it's kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. It's come to a point where I don't know why people are going to the gym anymore. Back in my days, as if I'm a boomer and I'm super old, but back in my days, we went to the gym to lift some heavy ass weights, to joke around and, you know, get a pump and maybe try to pull some girls. I'm gonna be honest, that's what we trained for. We trained to look good, feel good, and just be with the boys around iron and lifting weights and being all men. But now, with the science-based lifting community, I just feel like most of them are little pussies. And the guys that truly built an amazing physique, almost none of them are actually science-based. There's some guys out there, like for example TNF, okay, he's science-based, but I mean, what is the definition of it, right? If on your Instagram you have science-based lifter, come on. If you want to build a good physique, you don't have to care that much about science. We already know what works. Doing heavy compound movements, do some isolation work for the muscle groups that you want to bring up, do enough volume, train hard, eat enough protein, be in a calorie surplus or deficit if you want to cut a bit of fat, and that's it. Do this for years, and I'm telling you, you'll probably build the same physique, whether you're science-based or suboptimal or just a normal gym goer. That's it. I'm done with people having to leave repetitions in reserve for a tricep pushdown on a cable unilateral because it brings so much fatigue. I mean, come on. If you look at me, man, you'd go fucking crazy. I run 3 to 4 times a week. Well, not currently because I'm injured, but I bike 3 to 4 times a week, 1 or 2 hours at least. I run once or twice because of my injury, and I still make progress, and I still build a physique that is decent enough for the public eye. And to be honest, most of these science-based lifters, they don't have that physique. I mean, what are you doing? And again, I'm not even saying that my physique is good. It isn't. It isn't that great. It's a good physique because I don't tie my entire personality to how I look. I still go out and I enjoy life, and these guys don't enjoy life. If you're watching this and you want to build a good physique, check the link in the description. I'm telling you, it's not by following science that you're going to build a good physique most of the times, because it is just not an efficient approach, or not an approach that most people can keep being consistent with. I want to see if people who follow the science are still lifting after 10 years. And I'm not talking about Mike Israetel or Jeff Nippert. These guys are actually kind of fine as science-based because they still do the basics, except for a dumbbell incline curl that Dr. Mike does. I mean, that I cannot agree with at all. But when it comes to Jeff, I mean, I think he's pretty standard with science. What I'm talking about is the guys who put cuffs here and there, hold the fucking arm. Come on, what are you doing? Just go to the gym, lift some heavy ass weights, and that's it. That's what we started for, to lift some heavy ass weights. Oh well, who am I? Just a regular guy with a semi-decent physique that doesn't even take the gym that seriously, and suboptimal lifter who only cares about weight. Yeah, that's me. And that's it. This is just my idea of training. that you don't need to take things that seriously. And to anyone that's a science-based lifter, I still like you. Don't worry. I just don't like your approach. Don't get offended, please.